FBI arrests Virginia man in long-running search for D.C. pipe bomber. After nearly 5 years of uncertainty and unanswered questions, federal investigators say they have finally made a major breakthrough in one of the most troubling mysteries connected to the events of January 2021. On Thursday morning, FBI agents arrested 30-year-old Brian Cole Jr., a resident of Woodbridge, Virginia, in connection with the pipe bombs placed near the headquarters of the Republican and Democratic National Committees the night before the Capitol unrest. Authorities believe Cole had been quietly gathering bomb-making materials for months, preparing the devices that would later spark one of the most intense manhunts in recent FBI history. For years, investigators faced a frustrating dead end. Despite thousands of tips, countless hours of video analysis, and extensive fieldwork, the identity of the bomber remained hidden. With Cole's arrest, the case has taken a dramatic turn. At a press conference, Attorney General Pam Bondi emphasized the determination behind the breakthrough, saying it wasn't sudden luck or a late-night confession that cracked the case. It was good, diligent police work carried out over years of persistence. Cole now faces 2 federal explosives charges and is expected to make his first court appearance on Friday, the morning of the arrest. The quiet Virginia cul-de-sac where Cole lived turned into a heavily monitored crime scene as FBI agents surrounded the home. Neighbors watched as officials in hazmat suits examined items on the street, while others searched the backyard. The investigation inside the home and surrounding area continued for hours. Authorities say the arrest does not mark the end of the investigation. Search warrants are still being executed, and officials have not ruled out the possibility of additional charges or other individuals being connected to the case. So far, investigators have not publicly shared what may have motivated Cole or why both major political party headquarters were targeted. How investigators connected the dots. According to court documents, investigators slowly built their case through meticulous digital and physical tracks. Cell phone data placed Cole near Capitol Hill on the night the devices were planted. Timestamps from calls and texts lined up with movements seen in surveillance footage of the masked suspect. Credit card records allegedly showed purchases of pipes, batteries, gloves, eye protection, and kitchen timers, items consistent with constructing the devices. A license plate reader caught Cole's vehicle less than half a mile from where the suspect was first seen in video footage. Witnesses at the time. The FBI reviewed more than tens of thousands of videos, interviewed over 1,000 people, traced shoe sales, and sifted through massive amounts of phone data. Even with a $500,000 reward, leads were scarce. The turning point: the investigation has often drawn political interest, and in some cases suspicion, as some figures attempted to use the unidentified bomber to question the events of January 6. But on Thursday, FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino, who had previously raised doubts about the investigation's direction, acknowledged that a single piece of forensic evidence ultimately shifted everything. Without offering details, he called it a defining aha moment, the final link that allowed agents to move confidently toward Cole as the suspect. His message was firm: "You're not going to walk into our capital city, put down 2 explosive devices, and walk away into the sunset." What comes next? Cole's arrest marks the first real progress in a case that has haunted investigators and raised serious national security concern. With more searches underway and no clear motive yet revealed, the story is still unfolding. But for the first time in nearly 5 years, authorities believe they may finally be closing in on the truth behind the mysterious pipe bombs planted on the eve of a historic and turbulent day in America.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.